So from that match to the next one, we got Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose taking on Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper in tag team action. Mike, who do you got?
Kind of tough. Kind of tough decision here because common sense would tell you that Reigns and Ambrose are going to win. But I'm really surprised. I'm kind of interested in a Dean Ambrose heel turn. I think they've kind of put some seeds down for that. You know, him saying that, you know, Reigns is like the only person you trust. He's like his brother, blah, blah. I wouldn't necessarily want to see Ambrose, you know, in the Wyatt family. I don't think that goes with his gimmick. But I would not be opposed to a Dean Ambrose heel turn, and then Ambrose and Reigns going at each other for the next 3 months or whatever to get us to the Royal Rumble, where then Reigns will, hopefully they'll build Reigns up for WrestleMania 32. So I'm not predicting. It's tough because I could totally see that happening. I'm gonna go with the Wyatt. I'm gonna be a little bit of a wild card here. I'm gonna say the Wyatts will get the win. I do think that Bray Wyatt needs a big win to establish himself as a top heel. Harper got destroyed last night by Reigns. I want to see him get a little bit more momentum.
Mm-hmm.
I could see Ambrose turning heel, not necessarily joining the Wyatt family, but turning on Reigns, and then that being a great fall program. Or I could see one more member, like an extra member of the Wyatt family, coming out and costing Reigns and Ambrose the match, which would be interesting as well. I don't know who they would have, but I wouldn't. You know, I'd kind of like Adam Rose being like the Leo Kruger gimmick, and him being on part of the Wyatt family, or even Bo Dallas being part of the Wyatt family, or something like that would be real cool. So I'm gonna go with the Wyatts.
I think you hit it right on the money when you said about with the heel turn with Dean Ambrose, because I mean I've been saying it for months. You know, they've been doing this right after WrestleMania, kind of playing up the whole buddy thing between Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. And in wrestling, 99% of the times that leads to one of the two turning heel. I mean, this has been teased for months now. I thought originally they were going to do the match one-on-one at SummerSlam. Obviously, they did not go that route, thankfully. I think they're better as friends for right now than enemies, but it will be a great feud nevertheless, as you said, especially if it's a fall program for the next couple of months before Roman Reigns and, you know, both guys, I guess, get ready for WrestleMania. I think I would rather see Reigns go heel. I feel like they'll have Ambrose be the one to go heel. I think they're trying to prime, you know, Reigns up as the next big babyface, although I think Ambrose is the more over of the two. But anyway, though, you know, after Roman Reigns lost at both Money in the Bank and at Battleground to Wyatt, I'd probably have to go with Roman Reigns and Ambrose in this match. Like you said, it could very well go either way, and I would be thrilled to see the Wyatt family win, especially if they were to add another member, whether it be Leo Kruger or Bo Dallas or Baron Corbin even, or whoever. It would be awesome, but I feel like in this case, and I'm going with almost all of the baby faces on this show, but whatever. I'll have to go with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. So Arden, who do you got going over? Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose or Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper?
I'm going to go with Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, but I'm more curious about, will they actually do this heel turn in terms of Dean Ambrose maybe going heel, like you guys mentioned, in terms of that you want, you know, Reigns to be looked at as that next top heel, or are they just going to have a regular match, those two fight it out, or maybe the highlight of the match is whoever's the next member of the Wyatt family. But this is one of those matches where you're going to go into it anxious in terms of finding out what's going on. But I'm going to go with Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns.